Hi, my name's Jennifer, and I'm pleased to get to share with you a book called Carol of the Brown King. It's nativity poems by Langston Hughes, illustrated by Ashley Bryan, and published by Athenaeum Press. Langston Hughes was an African-American poet who was active during the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance took place in the 1920s up through the 1940s. And you may wonder what a poem is. A poem is a way to tell a story, but it's more like reading the lyrics or the words of a song, but not singing them. So it's a little different than what you may hear in a normal storybook. Let's give it a try here. Carol of the Brown King. Carol of the Brown King. Of the 3 wise men who came to the king, one was a brown man, so they sing. Of the 3 wise men who followed the star, one was a brown king from afar. They brought fine gifts of spices and gold in jeweled boxes of beauty untold. Unto his humble manger they came and bowed their heads in Jesus' name. 3 wise men, one dark like me, part of his nativity. Now here's one called Shepherd's Song at Christmas. Look, there at the star, I among the least will arise and take a journey to the east. But what shall I bring as a present for the king? What shall I bring to the manger? I will bring a song that I will sing, a song for the king in the manger. Watch out for my flocks, do not let them stray. I am going on a journey far, far away. But what shall I bring as a present for the child? What shall I bring to the manger? I will bring a lamb, gentle, meek, and mild, a lamb for the child in the manger. I'm just a shepherd boy, very poor I am, but I know there's a king in Bethlehem. What shall I bring as the present just for him? What shall I bring to the manger? I will bring my heart and give my heart to him. I will give my heart to the manger. This is one called On a Christmas Night. In Bethlehem on a Christmas night, all around the child shone a holy light. All around his head was a halo bright on a Christmas night. We have no room, the innkeeper called, so the glory fell where the cows were stalled. But among the guests were 3 kings who called on a Christmas night. How can it be such a light shines here in this humble stable once cold and drear? Oh, the child has come to bring good cheer on a Christmas night. And what is the name of the little one? His name is Jesus. He's God's own son. Be happy, happy everyone on a Christmas night. This is a poem called On a Pallet of Straw. They did not travel in an airplane. They did not travel by car. They did not travel on a streamlined train. They traveled on foot from afar. They traveled on foot from afar. They did not seek for a fine hotel. They did not seek an inn. They did not seek a bright motel. They sought a cattle bin. They sought a cattle bin. And who were these travelers on the road? And where were they going? And why? They were 3 wise men who came from the east, and they followed a star in the sky, a star in the sky. What did they find when they got to the barn? What did they find near the stall? What did they find on a pallet of straw? They found there the Lord of all. They found the Lord of all. This one is an anonymous verse. And anonymous means we don't know the name of who wrote it. It's translated from a Puerto Rican Christmas card. Lady Santa Ana, why does the child cry? About an orange he's lost and cannot spy. Tell him not to cry, for I have two, one for the child and one for you. This poem is called The Christmas Story. Tell again the Christmas story. Christ is born in all his glory. Baby laid in manger dark, lightening centuries with the spark of innocence that is the child, trusting all within his smile. Tell again the Christmas story with the halo of his glory, halo born of humbleness by the breath of cattle blessed, by the poverty of stall, where a bed of straw is all, by a door closed at the inn where only men of means get in, by a door closed to the poor, Christ is born on earthen floor, in a stable with no lock, yet kingdom tremble at the shock of infant king in swaddling clothes, and an address no one knows, because there is no painted sign, nothing but a star divine. Nothing but a halo bright about his young head in the night. Nothing but the wondrous light of innocence that is the child, trusting all within his smile. Mary, son of golden star, wise men journey from afar. Mary's son in manger born, music of an angel's horn. Mary's son in straw and glory, wonder of the Christmas story. Well, thank you so much for joining me in reading Carol of the Brown King, Nativity Poems by Langston Hughes with illustrations by Ashley Bryan, courtesy of Athenaeum Press. Have a good December and a Merry Christmas.